Hey guys, we are back here for another video. So I don't know if you guys have been following or have ever followed the Young Thug trial. Now, for those of you who may not be familiar with it, Young Thug is on trial and he's been on trial for a while now with regards to RICO charges. Now, if you guys recall, there were other defendants also charged, but a lot of those individuals have taken pleas. But y'all, today it went down in the courtroom. When I tell you that this has been the ghettoest trial I have saw thus far, because not only is Young Thug now in jail, well, he's been there for some time now. Young Thug's lawyer has also been arrested. Y'all, let's talk about this. First, let's get into our intro, y'all, and then we're going to discuss this.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Now, guys, before we jump into this video, I do need you to make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And also make sure you guys enable your bell notification so you do not miss out when a video is uploaded or when I go live. Now, guys, I do follow some of the Young Thug trial. It's been going on for a while now, but for those of you who may not follow it, I'm going to give you some information so you can actually follow this video. So the rapper Young Thug is accused of participation in a criminal street gang sort of activity, okay, as well as drug and GUN charges. Now, prosecutors said that Young Thug and two other people actually co-founded a violent street gang, and this allegedly was in 2012. Now, they are saying this street gang was called Young Slime Life, okay, or YSL, which they say is associated with the National Bloods gang, okay? Well, things heated up, y'all, in the courtroom today. Now, again, if you guys have caught any of the trial, you know that Young Thug's attorney, Mr. Steele, goes hard. And here's the thing. I feel like as an attorney, when you are representing your client, especially in this particular situation where Young Thug can potentially spend the rest of his life in jail, I feel like he should receive a fair trial. I feel like he should be treated correctly. And I feel like they need to follow the laws and they need to make sure that they are giving this man a fair trial. You cannot figure that somebody is guilty just because you think they are guilty and not allow this to play out in court. Well, it looks like Young Thug's attorney got some information that the judge and other attorneys on the state side, and just so you guys know, the state side is generally considered the prosecuting side, were actually meeting together, not letting Young Thug and his attorney know what they were meeting about. And Young Thug's attorney is accusing the judge, along with the other side, of witness intimidation, y'all. Let's jump right in and watch this video clip.
Going forward, what I was told was that Mr. Copeland said,
and you haven't answered my question yet.
I'm not
How
going
did
to answer
you?
that question.
You're not?
No, I will not answer that question.
Why will you not answer that question?
Because I want to make sure that what I say is accurate, and I'm not trying to
No,
get
no, no,
anybody
no.
else.
I'm asking you, how did you get this
I'm
information?
not telling the court. What I'm saying is based upon information.
Okay, well, listen, if you don't tell me how you got this information, then you and I are going to have some problems.
We can have this. I have problems right now.
Okay, I know. Look, I don't want to know about your problems. Okay, at this point in time, all I'm asking you at this point in time is, how did you come upon this information? Look, if the case gets reviewed, the record's going to be available for our appellate court and for whatever reason. But it's disturbing that somehow you have surreptitiously gotten information in regards to the court's private ex parte conversations with a party. I mean,
a witness who was sworn in Friday. The court's telling, this is what I was told. If this is not true, not true. This court handed Mr. Copeland.
Tell me how you got the information.
Listen, whatever you want to do.
Tell me how you got the information, then we can go ahead and go forward.
I'm not going to say that. What I'm going to say is this. I was told, and I hope this concerns the court.
It concerns me that you have proprietary information.
Why is it
proprietary? Or information that you should not be having that was ex parte.
Why?
With a party.
Why?
State of Georgia.
How about the witness? How about Mr. Copeland, who supposedly announced he's not testifying and he'll sit for 2 years, and then supposedly this honorable court, or excuse me, let me rephrase that. This court supposedly said, I can hold you until the end of this trial. Ms. Hilton supposedly said, actually, all of the defendants and then all 26 people are disposed of. If that's true, what this is coercion, witness intimidation, ex parte communications that we have a constitutional right to be present for. So I understand that you're upset towards me, but I don't know what
Mr. Steele, I still want to know, how did you come upon this information? Who told you?
What I want to know is, why wasn't I there? Why,
sir? I'm going to hold you in contempt if you don't tell me who tell me who this information was.
I don't want to be held in contempt. Well, I'm not answering that question. That's attorney-client privilege information. I am not
attorney-client privilege. Unless you were in my chambers, that's the only way you can figure out.
I tell
you what, I'm going to give you 5 minutes. If you don't tell me if you don't tell me who it is, I'm going to put you. I'm going to put you in contempt because that is not attorney-client privilege.
Attorney work product privilege. I am not.
How did you get that information supposedly from my chambers? Did somebody tell you?
I'm not. You should have told me.
You got 5 minutes.
Well, I don't need it. I want to continue.
You got 5 minutes?
This is what I was told. Mr. Copeland made statements that he admitted to killing Donovan Thomas and was. Don't take my notes. No.
Your Honor, would the court afford me 1 moment to confer with counsel regarding the appropriate remedy in this type of situation?
Okay, all right.
May I say one thing, Your Honor?
Yes, sir, you certainly may.
Mr. Williams does not wish to go forward without me being here. You are removing me against his will, my will. You're taking away his right to counsel. And you're conducting material parts of this trial without me present, and I can't learn about it by watching online. So for that reason, additionally, I ask for a mistrial. And I assume you deny, but I'd like you to deny our motions for mistrial. You denied the other people.
I've denied your motion, but I'll certainly take that under advisement, sir. We're going to be in recess for the next 5 minutes. Note that for purpose.
So, guys, I was able to show you a quick little snippet of what happened in court. It is a lot of information, and that is a short form of what actually happened. So, as you guys can see, Young Thug's attorney, which his name is Brian Steele, approached the court, and his concern was that there were private meetings that was happening and he was not invited to, nor were they even acknowledged, or he actually found out this information. But instead of the judge clarifying, which I don't even know how he could clarify it, because you had a meeting and you never even let the the other side know what was going on. So when Brian Steele brought it to the court, it seems like the judge immediately got upset and only wanted to know who told him. Isn't that odd that it seems that the judge wanted to keep some information secret and not share it with all parties? Well, as you guys see, he had Brian Steele arrested. Now, Brian Steele was eventually let out, but the judge did sentence him to, so he actually has to go to jail every Friday, I believe it's either Friday or Saturday, and he gets out the next day. So he has to spend about 24 hours in jail for the next, don't quote me on it, 10 or 20 weeks. I don't remember, but it's a day. So I'm not even going to look it up because it's irrelevant. I am not talking about his specific sentence. But what I'm saying is Young Thug has been going, he's been on trial for a minute. Now, his lawyer has called out a lot of inconsistencies. The lawyer has called out a lot of different stuff. And it just honestly, just from the little bit that I've watched, it really, really seems like this judge is biased and that this judge needs to recuse himself. Recuse. Am I saying it right, y'all? Recuse. I can't talk. But yes, so this is the craziest thing that I've ever saw in my life. The attorney is strictly asking a question and the judge just wants to know who told him. Does that even make any sense? I'm not a lawyer, but this just seems so wrong on so many levels. I don't know, again, if you guys watched the trial or if you have followed it or if you have heard anything with regards to this trial. But I want to know what you guys think and what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. And as always, guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. And as always, let me know what you guys think in the comments.